Hello everyone. Namhlanje I'm gonna show you how to patch a ceiling. As you can see right now, I'm just measuring with my measuring tape. So this is crucial. You should always measure so that you know the right sizes to cut. So make sure that your measurements are correct at all times. So you just need to keep watching until the end so that uzobona nawe, so that you can see how we do this. So now I went down to go measure the ceiling that's going to patch. So I'm taking that measurement that I took from the top ceiling or the top space, and I am marking, as you can see, I am marking the length of the ceiling I'm gonna need. As soon as I'm done marking, because I do not have the right tool, don't judge my tool, I did not have the right tool, so I used a steel. We put it there, and I'm gonna take my, is it a board knife, or I don't know the name, but I'm showing it to you. I'm gonna use that. So I'm gonna cut a few times until I feel satisfied that it's fully cut. As long as you watch this video from the beginning till the end, you will never go wrong. Now we're done cutting, and you see it came out so perfectly, but it was stuck. The paper behind was still stuck, so it wasn't cut yet. So I'm gonna try to remove it as well, but the board itself has been cut. Make sure at all times that whatever you're using, whether it's a ruler, whether it's a steel, whether it's the right tool, of which I don't know the name, it's always straight. It's always straight from point A to point B. It became a bit hard there, so I turned it over to try and just remove it from the original side. For some of you, it would just pop out at the first go, but for me it became a bit tricky. These things happen, but just keep on watching until the end so that you can understand and you can do it yourself at home. We are not hiring these days, we do it ourselves. See, finally it's now perfect. So now I need to measure the width so that it can fit properly on top. So I'm gonna go back on top to fit in the width. Come on guys. So now we're measuring from point A to point B. Again, make sure you get the correct measurements. It is very crucial because one mistake, you have waste. There we go. We're measuring it again. The same measurement we got there by the top is the same measurement we're gonna use here. We measure it and we're gonna mark it again and cut. We measure, we mark, we cut. Here I wasn't really sure. I wanted to be 100% sure about my measurement. So I needed to be sure because we cannot make mistakes. There's no room for mistakes. And this time I was 100% sure that we got this. We got this. The measurement is correct. So we start marking so that it's going to be simpler when we start cutting, right? So I decided to mark it again here on the top because when I start cutting, I always start cutting on the top. So you know you can't start cutting in the middle. So I rather have a marking on the top so that I can cut from point A till point B. Even if you have a pencil or a pen, you can use it. I was just using my tools. I was improvising. There we go again. It's cutting time. Now we need to make sure that our steel is placed straight, nice and straight. Just make sure before cutting, and we make sure that the measurement is exactly as we measured it. Then now we start cutting. We're making sure that it's straight and we're finishing up. But for some of you guys, you're just gonna use one straight tool or steel or whatever. Mine was a bit short. And now we're done. Now here's the magic. Let's see the magic. Let's see the magic. No, 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 no magic. We have to go back again. We repeat the process until we see the magic. The magic has happened, but we're having that little problem whereby the paper is not cut again. So now we're trying to remove it. It's coming right. Don't worry about the clumsiness, it's just the paper. The sealing board itself is straight and it's cut. Now we done. Ta-da! We did it. So now it's time to go and fit it in and screw it in. So now I'm going to show you the process of fitting it in and screwing it in. It's a very simple process. You can do it anytime at home. You don't need to call any handyman. There we go. Now we're fitting it in. Perfect size. Perfect size. You see why I was saying the measurements are very important. Measurements are very important. Now it's time to screw it in. You're gonna need this two. Okay, you're just gonna need one star screwdriver and those, what do you call those things? The screws. You're gonna need the screws, the ones that are spiral. I don't know what's the name, but you just screw them in. You don't need to hammer them in. So the reason I use two screwdrivers is because the other one helps me when I put it in for the first time, and the other one helps me to tighten it. They work simpler for me like that. So now we put it in and we have to start screwing. So you're gonna screw from corner to corner, all four corners, and then once it's fitted in, you just screw the middle parts, and then you will just also check where else to screw when you just installed it. It will communicate with your work. It will speak to you. It will tell you, screw me here, don't screw me there. So now I'm trying to put it as steady as I can. So I managed to put it as steady as I can. I've already put a few screws, the corner to corner ones. So sorry I could not show you that part, guys. I needed to balance it, and yeah, but you can help get a helping hand. So now I'm just showing you how to screw how to screw it in. You see, there you go. That's how you do it. See, it's perfect. Now we're tightening our screw.